Conah Walker versus Sam Eggington is the fight of the weekend, particularly for UK fight fans. I know we've got Zerdo versus Benavidez, and I know we've got Junto Nakatani versus Naoya Inoue, but this is the fight, particularly for UK fans, and I think this one is going to deliver more on the entertainment side of things, and let me explain why. So this is a very critical moment in Conah Walker's career. He's on the cusp of fighting for a world title. He's just beat McCormack, literally punched him out of the ring right towards the end of the fight. So he's shown that he's got that dog in him and he's willing to go to them horrible places where not a lot of fighters are willing to go to. Sam Eggington, although he seems like he's been around forever, I remember him beating Denton Vassell. I was sparring Denton Vassell at the time that Sam Eggington beat him. So that must have been 12, 13 years ago. So Sam Eggington feels like he's been around forever. He's only 32. He's had 45 pro fights, so he's massively experienced. So Sam Eggington, to win this fight, should take that experience with him. He should put pressure on Walker early. Now, I know that's a bit of a contradictory thing to say because Conah Walker is a top-level pressure fighter. But if he can put that pressure on Conah early and get really stuck into him, you never know what may happen inside Conah's mind when he thinks, my God, somebody's willing to go to the places I'm willing to go to, well, and put the pressure on that I'm willing to go to. Sam Eggington is tough. He's as tough as they come. He's willing to stand there and duke it out and go to dark, dark places where not a lot of people, like I've just said, are willing to go to. He's got a good work rate, Sam Eggington. He's got a fantastic work rate. He throws 60, 70, 80 punches around, which is good for light middle. It's a good work rate. And he's happy to scrap. He's happy to sit down, dig his feet in, tuck up, hold his feet, and just let them shots go. For Walker to win this, particularly early on, he's got to stay composed because we've all seen Conah. He's a pressure fighter, but he's a slow starter. He reminds me very much of beefy Liam Smith. Hands up, chin down, having a look, walking around, having a look, throwing little shots. He's getting a read on you for them first 1, 2, 3 rounds. Then he starts going to work, ramping up that pressure. He gets close to you early and he makes you work straight away. He's got to work that body, Walker. He's got to work that body, get in there, throw them body shots, because Sam Eggington has got a fantastic engine. If he can chip away at that engine with them body shots, just them little sneaky shots on the inside, which he likes to throw, if you can get in there and throw them to try and grind Sam down, it'll pay dividends in the back end of the fight. And he's got to work at his own pace. Sam is going to start fast and try and get ahead in them scorecards. So, because he'll know that Walker comes on strong later on. So he's going to want to nick rounds early on, get that fast start, get it under his belt. So he's ready. If he loses a couple at the back end of the fight, he could still have rounds in the bank. Styles-mate fights. And this is going to be an absolute cracker. They both like to stand in there. They both like to go forward. They're both happy to scrap. I'm genuine. You can probably tell by my body language. I'm genuinely excited for this fight. I can't wait to watch it tomorrow. For Walker to win this, he's got to remember, like I've called this video War in Wolverhampton. It's Conah Walker's home turn. Whilst they're both from the Midlands and it's like a battle for Midland supremacy, he's got to stay emotionless. He's at Wolverhampton Civic Hall. I watched an interview with him yesterday. He grew up 10 minutes down the road. So it's, it's literally walking distance from where he grew up. So he's got to, it's not just going to be fans. It's going to be friends in there. It's going to be his auntie's boyfriend and the guy who lived next door but one when he was growing up. It's going to be all them people in there. He's going to feel that emotional pressure. All fighters do. I used to feel it when I used to box at home. You do feel that emotional pressure to perform. But he's got to stay calm, he's got to stay emotionless, and he's got to just keep his mind on the job. With that being said, with regards to emotion, he doesn't want to get giddy early and try and impress. He just needs to do what Conah Walker does, which is, like I've just said, the same as Beefy. Tuck up, chin down, head movement, plodding forward, having a look, sticking them shots in, chipping away at that body. He's just got to stick to what Conah Walker does best. Sam Eggington has got to be wary of Conah Walker's timing because he's massively underrated. Like when he knocked McCormack out, he just caught him. He just boom, boom, boom. And it was the right hand sent him out of the ropes. It was the timing he threw when McCormack was throwing. And he'll be more than willing to do that with Sam Eggington. Eggington's also got to be wary of the mileage catching up with him. Like I've just been saying, he's had 45 pro fights. That's 45 training camps. 45 ring walks, which emotionally take it out of you. 45 fights on your hands, 45 training camps on your hands. Like I say, he's only 32, but he's got a lot of mileage on the clock for such a young fighter. But in summary, Eggington to win this fight has got to pressure Walker early and nick them early rounds, and he's got to use that good work rate to his advantage. In summary, for Walker, he's got to stay composed and he's got to do what Walker does with no emotion. Hands up, chin down, stick that jab, throw to the chest, throw to the body, come upstairs to the head, go through the levels. Just do what Conah Walker does best, because he's a fantastic fighter. And you've got to give plaudits to him for taking this fight with so much at stake. He could be in line for the IBF for Lewis Crocker. And obviously Lewis is with Matchroom after he's fought Liam Perot. If the winner of Perot and Crocker, Conah Walker, could be in line for that fight. So he's took a massive risk here, fighting a hungry guy from round the corner who's also got Midland's pride on the line. I can't wait. I can't wait for it. It's going to be such an entertaining fight. My prediction. Now, I don't want to put my foot in it too much here, but given that Eggington's only been stopped at world level. Conah Walker is world level. We saw what Liam Smith, Beefy, again mentioning Beefy in the same video. He stopped him in 5. I don't think Connor's quite on the level of Beefy just yet, but I think Conah Walker gets a stoppage later on. I'm going. If I was a betting man, which I'm not, but if I was a betting man, I'd put myself 20 quid on Conah Walker between rounds 9 and 12. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Put your receipts in the comments. I'll put my receipts out there for the world to hear. So if I'm wrong when we come back Sunday morning, you can all hold me to account in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video. It really helps the algorithm. Comment below. Let me know what's happening in the boxing world that you're excited about. Let me know who you think is going to win between Walker and Eggington. And please don't forget to subscribe. Again, I'm really trying to grow the channel. I'm branching out as much as I can, from the boxing tutorials that I do to the boxing brief where we are now with fight previews and fighter analysis. I'm putting loads of work into this channel, so if you could reciprocate it by just tapping that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, that would be absolutely fabulous. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.